Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John, and this video is going to be talking about spine number 54 in the slasher collection, Mortuary, and also spine number 53 upcoming in the slasher collection, The Dark Night of the Scarecrow. So Mortuary is from 1982, and it stars, amongst others, the amazing and late great Bill Paxton. It has a great supporting cast actually. I'm sure she's from things like something like Dallas or something like that. This is one I recall being in the video shops way back when, but I never actually saw it. And when I watched it, I thought, maybe I did see this, but when I watched it, I thought, I've never seen this film. I have got no recollection of it whatsoever. Sometimes when you go back to these after a certain at the time, 40 years, you look at them and you say, oh yes, I remember bits of that, so I know I must have seen it. But this one, I had no recollection whatsoever, so I knew I hadn't seen it. So this film starts off with this guy getting murdered by a swimming pool, and a daughter witnesses someone fleeing the scene. Now, no one believes her because she's a bit of a sleepwalker and they think she's been sleepwalking. And she knows there's foul play there, but no one believes her. Now, the mortuary part of it is quite a strange part of it because there's this family that own the mortuary and they have this kind of satanic ritual that they have there, which is a bit bizarre. And also that they do these seances as well, the people who own this mortuary. And that's a bit kind of a strange one to have that going on in the film, but it is what it is. So all the way through the film, this girl is sleepwalking and she's kind of bumping into the killer. And it's really good, actually. It's really engaging and it's quite gory because it's an 18 as well. And I thought, wow, we don't get many 18s these days from like old school films. There was lately downgraded to 15s, but this is, it's got some stuff in it. Also, another way to tie it into the mortuary side of this is that the killer uses an embalming rod to kill with. So that's quite good. Again, this is the most welcome addition to the slasher collection. The reversible cover on here does just take away the age ratings, but you do lose that spine thing, which I like to keep on there with a numbered on it. So this booklet here, I've just noticed there's kind of a massive spoiler in it towards the end. So if you get this film and you haven't seen it, don't look at this until you've seen the film, because that's not, you can see a big plot reveal in there. Yeah, got a lot of text in here. It's got a lot of, got some photographs in here. Obviously, one that's is a bit of a spoiler, so don't go there. There's a picture of the saints that they hold in the mortuary, and there is a mother of the girl who's a sleepwalker. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant film to watch. And the picture quality, I would say, is pretty good. It's not bad at all. There's a few bits of white flecks on it, but I don't really mind that at all. But the general picture quality is really nice. And you can tell it's an 80s film from the actual the clothes that they wear. But really impressed with this. And to see that anything that Bill Paxton's in is a bonus for me. So that's spine number 54, 1982's Mortuary. So it was just revealed yesterday that 88 are putting out as spine number 53, the 1981 US TV movie Dark Night of the Scarecrow. This is the release from VCI, and this is an absolute classic. This, for me, this has got some great films in here, some absolutely amazing slashers and movies from the early 80s. This is one of the best. This is probably the best ever TV horror movie out there. It surpasses it by a mile. This, I won't go too much into the story of this one. All I will say is that this is such a good watch. It is such a great story in here. It's to do with this townsfolk. I'm going to try and not get too much into spoilers here because I want people to have the same viewing pleasure that I did when I didn't know anything about this when I went into it. I just knew that it was a great film. I heard of John Hall actually says you need to see this one. I heard of this one quite a few times. It's another one that I thought I'd seen. I'm sure again John Hall had said to me, you've got to see this film. So when I got it, I was just blown away by it. And I must say the picture quality on here is absolutely stunning. It was filmed in 1981, a TV movie, but it's square frame because it was filmed for TV and it's from a 35mm print. So the print, it looks absolutely pristine. It's absolutely brilliant. But this remaster was done in 2010. So I'm really hoping that with today's technology, with no AI, obviously, they will go back to it. 88 will go back to it and do a new remaster because it's going to get released in March next year. So that means they probably have a bit of time to actually go to that and do that. Also, it's got quite a few extras on there. I will hold it up there. I can't read it because of that font is so hard to read. The colours just don't stand out for me. And if you want to know that this is actually region free, if you ever want to just get this one, this is one that I got. I did get this way back when. I did get it probably about 10 years ago, and it's such a great film. I want to tell you a little bit about the story, but not go too much into it because I don't want to spoil it because there's quite a lot of spoilers involved quite early on in the film. So do know that it's just got a great. It's kind of like a twist, but it's got a great way that this scarecrow comes back to avenge this town. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I know the 88 in this they've done scarecrows in here, which is a great film, but this is the boy when it comes to these scarecrow films. I don't know if there's many out there, but I do know if you ever want to know a movie about scarecrows, this is the one to look at because it's just so good. What an engaging story it's got. So for me, it's an absolute winner that they are going to get spine number 53 is going to be Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. So I thought when 88 had got spine number 50, Maniac, I thought this series was actually done. I thought they'd finished it, but now it's back with a vengeance. So the other two they've done there, Funeral Home and also Skinned Alive, are absolutely brilliant. And this one, again, is a great watch. And this one is absolutely fantastic. So for me, the slasher collection is very much alive. They're coming back with some movies that are absolutely brilliant showpieces, and they're coming back with the usual ones that you don't know anything about, like Skinned Alive, and you have such a good time with it. And you just think, wow, it's great. So that's your upcoming spine number 53, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, and also spine number 54, Mortuary. So thanks for watching. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.